Hi family and welcome back to my channel. Hello, welcome back. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I love you, love you, love you. On this video, let's revamp some secondhand furniture which I bought for 100 rand. 2 chairs and a stool. So let's get on to it and see how I transform them into something else. And we have a new family member, guys. We have a new baby, a new puppy. Guys, I've never wanted to have a pet in my house. But as you all know, when you have kids and they want something and they see something and it's presented to them, you have to play along. So I was not in the mood of having a puppy ever in my life. But a neighbor of ours offered us a puppy, and then the next day they came around and said no, they're not gonna give us a puppy. And you obviously know what happened in my house with both of my kids. They really, really wanted and expected a puppy, and obviously did not come through. Stupid neighbors, and I don't like them now because they offered my kids a puppy which they did not give. So I had to look for this puppy everywhere and like under the world, like everywhere under the rocks of the world. And then a friend came through for me and she said, listen, I have a puppy that you might want. And she knew that there was a dog that had about 6 puppies. And this is one of them. This is Japan, family. This is our new member. His name is Japan. The only thing I wanted on this dog was to name the dog. And as you can see, he's playing around with my mink scarf, which I bought in Europe for about 100 rand.
What are you doing?
No, 100 euros. And this is his favorite toy. So I told my kids, if he ever tears my mink scarf, they are going to look for it in Europe, specifically in Portugal where I bought it. Japan loves to play with this scarf, and he is tiny. He is extremely tiny. He is small, 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 small. Like, he's so cute, but he's for my kids. And this is a new family member that we have now. He was born with about 6 siblings. 3 of them died and he survived.
What are you doing?
And we had to drive about 100 km to go fetch him. And a friend of ours gave him to us, which was very, very nice. So my kids are very happy, especially this girl, Tamia. This was the day we went to fetch him. She was so happy. And obviously my son just plays along and he loves the dog too. Everybody loves the dog. Even I am very, very angry to confess that I love the dog, but I do. He is so cute. He's now like the baby of the house, and he loves food. Anything to do with food. That pizza box was in trouble because I made him taste pizza, and whenever he found that box, he was so happy. So yeah, guys, meet Japan and welcome him to the family. He is just he's just a new baby of the family. He cries if you leave him alone. He cries he cries. And but anyways, he is a member of the family. So welcome Japan to the family. So let's get to the best part of who Diana is. Guys, I found these chairs at a second-hand store for 100 rand for 2 chairs and a stool. Like, okay, fine, let's give it. They're a bit bumped up, they were a bit broken and all of that, but the framework was perfect. So I thought, okay, let me spray paint them a color that I had in the house. I had free paint in the house, so I just decided to paint them over. And that would obviously make sure that the wicker that was breaking would stay intact. So I took a day to really paint over my chairs, and I wanted the framework to be clear, like the natural color. There they are. There they are. And I'm super in love with this, guys. This is 100 rand. 100 rand, which works out to be about €1 something. If you convert it, no, I'm lying. It works out to be about 10 euros. And then I put in some cushions so that, obviously it could be comfortable. And I plan to put this in somewhere in my cushion, I plan to put this somewhere in my garden. Talking about the garden, something has happened in my garden, guys. I have cut these trees so many times, and this was the last time the tree fellows came in to cut some trees. The that they're working on right now, there's about 6 banana trees which needed to be cut. As you know, banana trees grows, and then I was afraid that it would obviously again fall on the neighbor's house. So these gentlemen came over to my house to help me cut these trees. And as I always say, cutting trees is not cheap, guys. Cutting trees in South Africa, I don't know wherever you might be, please tell me how much it is to cut trees in your country, because in South Africa it is an arm and a leg. And as we are getting closer to Christmas, this was not fun. This was not financially fun. And then obviously I've told you guys that I've updated my kitchen. I've put the uppers, and this is an ongoing project that I'm super excited for. I'm not yet finished because I feel like I'm in the mixed middle of deciding if I want a traditional kitchen, a modern kitchen. But as you know, Diana is eclectic, so I think I'm just gonna do what I need. This was the previous. This is what we've been living with for the past year. But yeah, I'm super happy to tell you that the floors are kind of getting done, and things are working step by step. Guys, I don't have a budget to do everything at one go. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm a single mom of 2, and my life moves in that way. So anyways, that was the previous kitchen. This is how we lived in the kitchen for the past I want to say 9 months. And then I did put the uppers of the kitchen, and now we do have an island, and I've brought in um, my kitchen uppers. They're up already, as I said in the last video. This was a major step for me. I was super happy because I was tired of living in boxes. I was living in boxes, guys, until such time they did put the uppers. So, and it feels like everything had happened in the same time. The kitchen uppers were going, the kitchen cupboards were going up, the trees were getting cut, the swimming pool was getting clean. Another surprise was happening, which I'm able to show you maybe just a little bit after Christmas. But otherwise, I'm getting the house ready. Like, everything is just coming together. It's not cheap, it's not easy. I am breathing out of my ears right now. But I'm so happy that I'm making this this house a home for my children. I'm still not happy with those floors. So those are some of the things that need to be done. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a thousandaire. So you understand my movement, that I'm going to move at a very slow pace, according to what I can afford. Obviously, the main important thing is my children, that they eat, they live, they have lights and water, and they eat. So this was a very happy day for me, guys, because I could see the kitchen uppers, I could see the kitchen cupboards in person. So this is a long journey, but my new kitchen is coming along, guys. The floors were all amended. With there was cracks there, and there was holes from the last demolition. We just filled up the holes with cement, getting it ready to put the wooden tiles. So a lot of things have been happening, and I'm super grateful to God that I'm able to do this, even if it's one step at a time. This Rome is definitely not built in a day. Yeah, but I'm happy and I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying that I actually have lived in the house and had a feel of things and how I want things to be. So that's why I'm actually very happy that I took the time to just live in the house and not do everything so fast. I think I would have made mistakes, but otherwise the kitchen is coming along. I call this my pantry, because that's where I store my food. It's a huge kitchen cupboard that is from floor to ceiling. So I use it to keep all my dry goods, my oils, my salts. Yeah, a lot of food. This thing holds a lot of food. And you'll be very surprised to see something inside it, because I just like to save space, and I like to use my space a little bit more wisely, so that it just looks aesthetically pleasing to what I think and what I want in my life. So it's a 3-door cupboard, and it's lovely to have this thing. And I have actually stored my little fridge in there. It's one of those upright fridge, so I put my electrical stuff in here, my microwave and stuff. I haven't finished with this cupboard. There's more shelves to come in here, and but otherwise the little fridge works. It's usually that something that holds food for my kids, drinks, and my kids snacks and things like that. And also now it's the dog's fridge, because we keep his food there as well. So this helps me a whole lot. If you're something like me, you don't like to see clutter, you don't like to see food in your kitchen, this has helped me a lot. So going to the kitchen, and the kitchen uppers, I love black. I've always wanted a black kitchen. My whole house is literally black, guys. And I wanted a very minimalistic sink, which I got there. These cupboards, yeah, were something that I wanted to be a part of. So I went ahead and I implemented, or I installed those glass shelves. I bought them myself, made sure I measured properly, and then I just put them in there myself. So I love this to shelve my favorite dishes, just things that I've kept. And I said to myself, one day I'm going to keep these things in there. And I like this little vignette that I have created down there, that just I love having a picture frame in the kitchen for some reason. I've seen it around and I just loved it. Just creating little vignettes around, and these cupboards carry a lot. As you can see, I haven't even filled them up. On this last one, I haven't put the shelves in. I don't know. I don't know. I've been a bit lazy to put the shelves in, but anyways, I've been enjoying it like this. And then there's that space that I showed you earlier on when we were still doing the kitchen. I actually intentionally left it open because I wanted to put some picture frames. Diana is an artistic person, so my house will most probably be very, 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 very much a mixture of designs. Down there, I want to put a deep freezer. So my plan is that I really don't need cupboards at the bottom. I just want to have electrical stuff, my dishwasher, washing machine, dishwasher, and deep freezer and things like that. And as I was showing you that, I was pointing out that I've made that little space my coffee station, or my tea station for me and my kids. And just above it, the cupboard above it, I've put like the cups that we usually use for our teas and our coffees, which makes it handy and easy for my kids. I love this station because everything is here, and even if my kids are ready to just do whatever in the morning, they just quickly come here. They know they're going to do their toast there, they're going to do their tea there. So, which is what I'm about to do. South Africa is really, really hot at this point in time, but I cannot do a day without tea or coffee. Like, I have to have about 3 cups of tea, which is something that I've been enjoying doing right here at this little station. I love it. Everything is just at a finger's reach, not even an arm's reach, just a little bit away, and the fridge is right next door to it. So I've been loving this setup, and especially more for my kids, because I want them to be able to make teas very, very easy enough without me screaming at them, "You put sugar everywhere on the counter." And another thing, I think I showed you this. I did an unboxing, I think about a month ago, showing you these appliances that I bought from at home. They're pretty pricey, but they are pricey for a reason. On this particular kettle, you can actually set the temperature as to how hot you want your water to be. Especially for my daughter, she cannot take a hot cup of tea, so she usually sets it at about 45-55%, 45-55 degrees, which would be a little bit too cold for me. So when I have to now make mine, I put it at about 90, because I really like a hot cup of tea, and I like for my tea bag to be really, really cooked. So and I've also placed the fridge right next to it so that we can just quickly reach for the milk. And Yeah, make the cup of tea. I forgot to say Merry Christmas, guys. Yeah, Merry Christmas. It's 2024. I hope you guys have had a lovely year. My year has been such a surprise. Every single month has been a surprise. Majority of the things that I wanted and I had put on my board, especially for the home and the kids, have happened, and I'm so grateful to God that I've been granted my wishes. Obviously, as human beings, we want more, but whatever God has given me right now, I am super, super happy and grateful. And I hope all of you out there in the world, this is just me letting you know that God has been so good. He is so good. I cannot be here today without God. And obviously, family has been just amazing. Yeah, a lot of things have been happening, guys, and I'm super happy. Obviously, next year is 2025, and I wish you all guys a happy, happy new year as we enter into the year and you've got yourselves aligned with the things that you want, things like that. So, guys, let's be grateful. I am grateful to God, and without Him, there's nothing I can actually do. So, let's get back into making this cup of tea. I love those cups. I bought them at at a shop that I bought my groceries. So, I'm thinking mostly I like things to be one uniform, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go fetch some more plates, some more cups like that. And that little thing I was just showing you now, it's a little, I don't know what you call it, but it's one of those things you buy at a secondhand store. So as I was telling you that I can actually check how hot my water is getting on this kettle, which is nice and little fancy. I like it. I like it, and then I know that my tea is exactly how I want it, and obviously it's going to brew my tea properly, which is something I really, really live for. This coffee machine, I haven't used it, but I love it still. The toaster, the kids use it. I haven't used it. I don't know, my morning seems too busy, or I actually don't feel like eating in my own house. Can you believe that, guys? And next to that station, I have just put my fridge where I've got some. I'm a mummy plant now. I am a plant mummy, and it's going great. And since I bought my gas stove, I'm trying to see how and where I can place my gases. There's somebody who's actually supposed to install those gases outside for me so they can put a pipe through into the house so that the gases are outside. But otherwise, that's the kitchen, guys. Everything is coming along. I don't think I'll be finished this year or even next year for that matter. I'm still doing it. Like you see, that kitchen island is still not, it's half done, not even half done. I would say maybe 60% done, but I wanted to see the vision that I had in my head to put my gas stove right in the middle. I like to cook while I'm talking to my guest. I like to cook while I'm watching TV. So this is the idea that I had towards it. So we still have to finish a lot about this. We have to buy the counter stone, most probably sometime next year when money's right. But yeah, I love the pace I'm taking this, and I'm gonna do it just as easy as it gets, because I feel like once you just have everything done, I don't know what else are you gonna do. What else are you gonna do? So I like to do things very, very slowly like this, and I'm gonna do it very, very slowly. I actually enjoy the pace that I'm taking because I'm not rushing myself. I'm not in anybody's timeline. I'm just in my own lane doing what I like to do. So I also like to brew my tea very, very well. I like it to be extremely dark, extremely brewed, and then I just add in a drop of milk, and that's how I love my tea. And my kids know this very, very well. So every time they make me a cup of tea, they know how my cup is to be. So, guys, it's been a lovely journey to get to this part of the kitchen, because at one point I was just so tired of living in boxes. I was just like so overwhelmed and just anxious. But we're here now, guys. This has happened. A lot of things have happened, and on the next few videos, I'm going to show you some of the most exciting things that have happened outside. When I say outside, it means in a garden. So that also is very, very nice. It's just right and ready for Christmas time, when you get a lot of visitors and you get friends and family coming over. So yes, it is just going to be a nice place for the family to be and gather around. Oh, look at my babies. I've got my babies on the fridge and they're pretty young then. Now they're pretty big people. They're big, big people. But otherwise, yeah. So this is the kitchen. I'm grateful that you guys have subscribed, and to my old subscribers I want to say thank you so much for just sticking with me and just being there. Cheers to you guys. I'm just so happy that you guys are here with me and always. And as we get into a new year, I hope we're praying. I hope that everything we're looking forward to, we have it very, very close to our hearts and asking God for that. So let's sit down and have this lovely, lovely, lovely cup of tea. And so, as I was chilling, this little girl decides to come and show you guys what we bought for our toilets. This is 2 mats for our toilets, and she said, "No, mommy, I think we should sew them this." So, anyways, guys, those, I don't know, a little hole, like very, very little hole for our bathrooms. So it's lovely, guys, and thank you so much for being on this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. My oldies, I love you. My new subscribers, I love you. The new ones to come, I also love you. Love, 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 love. Bye, guys. I love you. I don't know what I'm getting. I don't know what I'm getting. You should never dive. Yes. You should go dive there.